how disappointing was your away match performance and result? And do you believe FC Goa can turn it around at home?
Hi, good afternoon, first of all. Yeah, of course, we are confident. Finally, was a very equal game. Some details, decisive aspects were the action that for this action that we lose. But we are confident. We have a very good squad. All of us, we are together, and with the fans here, I know that we will do it.
Odei, in last 2 games we have seen Bengaluru has scored 7 goals in the 4 games. So as a defense perspective, and you are the defendant captain of the team, how do you look at the opponent?
No, finally, like I said before, I think that are small details that finally, if we check these details and we bring back the things that we were doing very good the last part of the season, I know that we will score because we score most of the games in the season. So yeah, as I told before, I'm very confident in this team because we did this season, we scored 2-3 goals against them also, so I'm confident.
Was there any particular challenge in dealing with Bengaluru's pressing or their midfield runs?
Oh, finally, we knew that they had a very good squad, that they pressed very good, very competitive. But we are also, so I think that if we push them from the beginning, finally we did it before against them also. So yeah, continue in the same way, and this small detail that I told you before, correct these things, and that's it.
But the fact that FC Goa have defeated Bengaluru 3-0 in the league game at home, does that give you some sort of confidence that maybe you can do it again?
Yes, and we spoke during these days that we did it, so we have to, from the beginning with our fans, go together, push them, and if we are all together, we can we can score 2 goals, we can score 3 goals, so I'm confident, and all of us we are.
Have you decided anything beyond this season about your future?
No, first of all, I think that we have to be focused in this game. That is the most important thing. After we will see, but now all of us we are focused in this game.
Odei, with the FC Goa, 2 playoff last season and this season, how do you look your journey with the FC Goa as a captain?
Finally, I think that we have some up and downs at the beginning of the season, but after we were very consistent. All of us we were pushing together, training very hard, and I think that it was a pleasure be a captain in this season because all of them they were training very good, and it was a pleasure to be there.
You've been one of the most reliable defenders in the ISL this season, so how do you reflect on your performance?
Finally, I think that every day we are learning. I know that I have bad things also, and I have to correct it. So every day I'm training very good, or trying to train very good. So finally, all of us we are step by step getting better. So yeah, we are focused on it.
If you do make it to the final, how special would that be for you?
Yeah, I think that for most of us will be amazing. After this comeback, that we wanna try to do it, and finally one final is one final. Doesn't matter where, and first of all this Sunday, and let's see after.
So you were not very angry or disappointed with the team's performance. If you look at the last 2 games, 2 consecutive losses, conceded 2 goals, and team scored. Is there any cause for concern? Are you worried about anything?
Good afternoon. The first game practically I don't count. Already was first against second. Difficult, no? Mohumban, 1 shot on target, 2 goals. It's very difficult to find this in football. The other day, I think that I'm expecting your question about the statistics, because we have more possession, we have more corners, we had more shoots, not on target. We had, but finally, they decided in the box, in both boxes, no? And for me the game was very equal, but it's true that they were more clinical than us. But I'm not very worried about these games, especially the first game, that doesn't matter. But obviously the other day we could be better in some aspects, but we are very confident that we can, then let's see, but that we can turn the score, of course.
Coach, what gives you confidence that FC Goa can turn it around? Is it the form all through the season? Is it the unity within the dressing room, or is it the first leg?
We are not about the first leg. We need to, you know, which is my opinion in the playoffs. In the playoffs, one good game you are in, one bad game you are out. For me, this competition after a regular season is okay. I spoke about this. No, I want to win this competition because FC Goa never won this competition, not for another reason, and the fans deserve to have this trophy. But I think after one regular season, one playoff doesn't make sense because we have another competition for knockout. That is the real competition for knockout with a slot in the Asian competition. But obviously, when you never had this trophy, pues the club, I can understand that they won't, and we will try 100% our best to get this trophy and at least first chapter to qualify tomorrow. No?
Coach, are you expecting to approach this match in a similar way like you did the previous games, or will you have to tweak something?
We don't know. We expect it to start very strong, but you never know. Maybe you score in the minute one, and you don't know how is football, and then nothing happens, and maybe you score the first goal in the minute 75, and you score 3 consecutive goals. Obviously, there are a lot of mini games tomorrow, and one game is the mentality of the team. But if it's good or bad, the moments in the game, we need to be strong mentally, and we'll try, because we know that we are. It's true that in the last 2 games we didn't score, but we scored in all the other games in the competition. We know that without not too much we can score goals.
Coach, it is must for you to win by the 3 goals for next tomorrow. So do you think that with the pressure on the team, that you know that they have the 2 goals advantage and you have to win by the 3 goals? You think that with the pressure on the team for the tomorrow's game?
Which team?
FC
Goa. Doesn't matter the pressure. No, I think we need to score 2 goals plus extra pass in the extra time, 1 more goal, or winning the penalties. But we knew this. That doesn't matter if it's pressure or not. We know that we need to play an offensive game. We need to risk in some aspects, and we will try. And I feel that we can do it.
And coach, after the last game you spoke about creating the chances in the game. So can you elaborate more on that? Because in the first 23 games you scored in every game. Last 2 games in Kolkata and Bengaluru, you have not scored a score. So what's the missing?
Yeah, it's normal. You are in football. The not normal thing is to score in all 23 consecutive games. No? It's a record, and I feel that will be a record for a long time. But yeah, this kind of thing, you never know. Then maybe it's one of the reasons why we like football, no? Because this kind of things happen suddenly, no? Scored during 23 games, and suddenly 2 consecutive games we didn't score. But it's not about, again, it's not about the past, about the statistics, about if we play good or bad, if they play better or worse. It's about now, it's about tomorrow. We need that we play at home with our fans, and we are confident that obviously that we can arrive to the final.
You're down by 2 goals. So with your experience, how do you kind of mentally motivate the team to come back?
If I explain you my experience in ISL, in the same situation in ISL with Hyderabad, we won 3-1 against Mohun. We lost the second leg 1-0, and we were maybe is one of the most lucky games in my life. If that game Mohun or ATK in that moment scored 4 or 5 goals, I remember that we arrived to the final for Katimani. It was Katimani, I don't know. That game, I always remember Katimani not only for the penalties in the final, but also for that game against Mohun that he saved I don't know how many actions. We were very lucky in that game. This is the reason, for example, in the playoffs, no? And for example, in the final was very equal, but I feel that we were a little better than Kerala and we won in penalties. I remember Goa playing one semi-final against Mumbai, being better than Mumbai, much better than Mumbai, and Mumbai won by penalties. In this kind of games, everything can happen. Then let's see, but obviously if you start the game and you score, obviously it's better because you will be 1 goal closer, the other team can be nervous. There are a lot of situations that you think that, okay, we have 2 goals advantage. Obviously, I would prefer to have 2 goals advantage, but let's see. It's about how you control if you are ready for every situation.
This season has been one of FC Goa's most consistent. So what are you most proud of this season?
In the most difficult is turn the bad situation. This is very difficult in football. Everyone was nervous in the beginning, but it's true that we knew that we have a good squad, and in the moment that we recovered some key players, the team was very consistent, and I think that 48 points are numbers to be champion. The thing is that we found one club that Mohun was very, very strong, and practically they lost only against Bengaluru and against us only.
Coach Ayush is someone you have admired all along. You have already spoken about him. Was it a tactical decision to keep him on the bench?
Sorry?
Was Ayush being a substitute, was it a tactical decision?
Yes, was a tactical decision. Yes. And it's true that when Ayush enter in the pitch, the team play better. Sometimes I can be wrong also, and maybe it was not a good decision because he's in a very good moment. He played his first games in the national team. Now he's very young, but he's a very mature guy for his age, and let's see if he plays tomorrow also.
Is Yasir not fully fit?
Yasir?
Yasir, is he fit or is he?
No, he's in the list for tomorrow. Yes.
Throughout the season, you've spoken a lot about the importance of character in the team. Like for instance, when we had a rough start, you were mentioned. Now you know based on how the team reacts, you know how the season will go and all that. And we had a tough game the other day against BFC at Kantirawa. Since then, you have seen the team train for 2 days. You've seen how they have reacted. Based on that, how do you feel about the team before tomorrow's game?
No, we are very optimistic because it's completely the opposite than last season. Last season was very tough. When Mumbai scored 3 goals in the injury time, was very tough. And in that moment, I remember that the training sessions were not football, not physical. It was more about mentally because we played a very good game at home, and suddenly they scored 3 goals in the injury time, and all the work was down, and was very difficult to play in Mumbai. But it's not the same case now. We know that Bengaluru is a very good team with very good players. but we know that we are a very strong team mentally, and if we were able to, in one moment Bengaluru was 10 points above us, and after the season we finished 10 points more than them, no? I'm not speaking good or bad, I mean that we are able to turn these situations. We did it during I don't know how many months. Now we have 90 minutes at least to win, to turn and score 2 or 3 more goals than them.